Hello, hello, virtual mermaids. How are you doing today? Once again, this is emilywand, and welcome to my witchy corner. So today's topic, I'm going to be talking about whether a witch should come out of the broom closet and reveal herself as a witch to her workplace. My answer is going to surprise you. So to make a long story short, the answer is no. Some of you guys are going to be really mad. Not mad at me, I hope, but just frustrated because you're going to feel like you should be able to be whoever you want and show whatever faith you want without facing any repercussions. And I agree with you. I think that whatever faith or spiritual path you are, you should be able to express that as long as you're not forcing other people to believe what you're believing or creating a situation where you're accusing or making people feel, a certain kind of way. But, people wear crosses to work, and that's fine. And I feel like, yeah, people should be able to wear pentacles and be free with that. But the reality is that whether or not you want to face it, we do not live in a free society. I live in America, and I can tell you right now that witches are not free to be who they want to be in America as far as a professional workplace. I have worked in retail and in brick and mortar and in like the corporate world. And I've met, you do meet witches in those settings, and it takes a little time for you to be able to trust someone to kind of tell them that, you are a witch. But I've had friends who have come to me and are like, yeah, I'm gonna be free. I'm going to come to work tomorrow. I'm going to wear a pentacle. I'm going to wear black lipstick and, a hoodie, and just be goth and be who I want to be. Some of them aren't that, not that extreme, but some of them just want to wear pentacles and want to express their faith like everybody else. And in my younger days, I was very rebellious. I was a bit into, I guess you would say, anarchy. I was just like, you know what, screw the system. You be who you want to be. And that was not good advice. And then as I got older, I would talk to witches, not even just coworkers, but just people just asking like, hey, should I come out? Should I be who I want to be at the workplace? And my answer, as now that I'm older and mature, is no. I have seen where witches have come out and people will make fun of them behind their back. They'll say, oh, you don't want to piss her off. She might put a spell on you. And people will chuckle and joke. Of course, I won't say anything, but it's like, I'm in a very difficult situation because, I need the job. And if I come out and say, this isn't okay, then, these are managers and I'll be on the chopping block for unemployment. So, I have to navigate my world very carefully. And I've seen this where things will start going wrong in people's life at the workplace, and they'll start blaming the witch that works there. My boyfriend broke up with me, or so-and-so's ill. Oh, must have been that person. She must have put a spell on me. And people will joke about it, but sometimes people say it in a way that they actually believe it. And some people's faith are very, very against witches, and they feel like it's evil and they feel a certain kind of way. And you're just putting yourself in a position to be bullied and to be harassed. And it's very, very, very difficult to prove that you're being discriminated against. So my advice is to not come out of the broom closet in regards to a workplace. It's unfair, but that's the climate that we live in. It's always been very difficult for witches to come out in this day, in the modern day. And before that, you could be who you wanted to be, but now it's very, very difficult. And I feel like the climate, it's getting even more difficult. People are coming out, people are who have these feelings of, I don't know how to describe it, but people are feeling more emboldened to discriminate more. So I feel like, it's not the right time. And I think that jobs are very hard to come by, and you have to protect your income, and you have to protect the income source for your family. A lot of the reasons why I am not showing my face is because I'm talking a lot about witchcraft and magic, and I do work in a corporate setting, and I'm not ready to come out. I don't think I ever will be. To use another subscriber's words, she talked about that there's freedom with anonymity. And that's how I feel. I feel that because of my anonymity, I'm able to express myself. I'm able to be more open. And I do plan on going very, very deep into these magical topics and sharing a lot with you guys. So I do have to hide myself as a witch in order to protect my income source for my family. And that's pretty much it. So my advice, if you feel like you want to wear a pentacle, they do have these rings. They're spinning rings. So basically we'll have a moonstone on one side and a pentacle on the other side. And you can wear it and people will think you're wearing a moonstone ring or whatever stone, and the stone is hidden. The pentacle is hidden. And that's a nice way to incorporate your spirituality in the workplace. Again, I know it's unfair, and I'm not saying that I agree, but I've just seen so many witches come out of the closet, the broom closet, and then they might not get fired right away, but within a couple months, they're getting pushed out of the job. And they'll feel like, yeah, it's because I'm a witch, or it's because I came out, but it's hard to prove, and you're not going to be able to. And you have no idea who your employer is, like what their belief system is. You have no idea what your boss is feeling. And then you also don't know what people are saying behind your back. And there's enough gossip. And it's unfortunate, but yeah, when things go wrong in people's lives, the first thing they're gonna blame is the closest witch. It's been like this since, gosh, how long? Since the 1600s, maybe even earlier than that, 1400s, I don't know. But, in America, I don't know what it's like in other countries, but in America, you are not free to be open. I don't care what anybody says, and that's my opinion. So find your community, do it outside of work, find your group, express yourself outside of work. And if people find out you're a witch outside of work, well then, whatever, like there's only so much you can do, but in the workplace, I would just keep it as cookie cutter as possible. No expressing yourself outside of just, the professional, what the corporation wants. So hopefully that made sense. I'm kind of winging it today. And if you have any comments or you'd like to add to the topic, please feel free to write a comment below and I will answer. And thank you so much. And if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I do videos all the time. I don't have a specific schedule, but I do a lot of topics, real world topics, a lot of witchy topics, and yeah, that's about it. So good night, my virtual mermaids, and I will see you with another video. Bye-bye.